İntihar olaylar. Okay? Understood? Yes? Turkey. I really like your haircut. Very special. Very special. Right?
My name is Ekram. I'm currently in foreign languages.
And how are you prepared for the baccalaureate? Good? Yeah, good to see.
I think she'll get the rap with this.
Inshallah. Hopefully she will be a good debater as well. Yes?
No, she put a veil.
You embrace Islam. Okay. Next? Philosophy. Oh, yeah. Cool. Interesting. Nice to meet you.
I'm Zainadine. I studied.
Oh, Zidane. Oh my God, you
Zidane.
grew up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you for 1 year.
Yep. I studied first year in university. Journalism.
So you got the baccalaureate?
Yes.
You didn't bring me anything.
Yeah. Just mention
Okay. Format is the way you debate, right? The organization and the rules. And the third section, by the evening club, you will have a real debate. You will have two debates who are numerous. They're trying to split you and you have a real life. Any questions before we start? No? Okay. Sumia, please can you talk to me? Just want to give you a sign and move on to the next. Okay, so this is a picture from some events we organize. So this program is sponsored by the British Council, but we organize some debate events at universities, at middle schools, etc. Right? These are some pictures. Yeah. This is a debate. Do you know the guy in the middle? It's me. Huh? That was 2 years ago when I was debating the national competition. This is the UNSD team Buzaria against media. Very, very interesting debate. Move on, please. Yeah? Yes? Okay. Hold on. What is debate? The very important question. What is debate? Okay, here. Exchanging ideas between whom? Two sides. What do we call sides? Yeah, all of them are debates. You're right. Opponents. Great. Anything? Yeah, when you're in the parliament, we have two sides. Who are they? Yeah, what do you call them? We have the government and opposition. Exactly. So in this debate, we have the government and we have the opposition. Very fun, right? We call it the British parliamentary debate. So we will be following the British parliamentary. Okay? So we have the government and we have the opposition. Opponents and those who propose them. And this is so forth. So it's a competitive debate. After the debate, cool? Okay. Second question is, what's the difference between formal and informal debate? Formal, informal debate. Official, yeah. And official. Yes? Yes, scientific extreme, what do you think?
The formal is very organized.
Very nice. I told you you're intelligent. Next. No, he knows it. Yes? So, we have formal and informal debate. In formal debate, we have rules we need to follow. You need to respect the rules, right? In informal debate, there is no rule. We are all the time debating informally. For example, you may debate with how you tell I'm beautiful than you, for example. Oh, my husband is beautiful than your wife, or whatever. This is informal, right? We do that all the time. But in the Younger Voices program, it's very formal. In terms of the language, in terms of the rules, in terms of the dressing, you need to wear suits, So it's very formal. If you don't,
Like show TV and Mahat TV debates.
yes, of course. These are informal debates. They don't follow rules. So number one, what is debating? It's a formal way of presenting arguments to support or oppose a side. Right? Can you make the translation?
Really?
Okay. Do you understand? Yes, thank you. So it's very formal. We need to follow rules, right? Cool so far? Please, Sonia. Move on. Keep on moving. Yeah. Keep on moving. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Why we should encourage the youth to debate? Why should you debate? Very good. To express yourself. Very good. Yeah. To improve language skills. If you debate in the language you're speaking, you will improve it. Very good. Nice. To solve problems. What are the problems that we have in Algeria? Political, corruption. Okay, what else? We have a lot of problems, right? I give you one of the problems that lately there was a debate about. So people want to make English as the first language in Algeria instead of French. So this is a debatable topic. If we debate about that, we'll have the government and the opposition. We did that last year.
Yes.
How was it?
It went great.
So we debate debatable topics. So if we want to break down the benefits of this program cognitively, it will improve in you the critical thinking. So when you debate about over a particular topic, you develop critical thinking, which is very important, right? Sometimes you debate something that you are against, right? When you debate about something that you are against, you develop critical thinking. Instead of thinking in one side, you're thinking two sides, which is very important in your career. Name it, you're a doctor, a businessman, whatever, you need this skill, critical thinking. How can you get critical thinking? Debating can help you. So mainly, socially. Debating is very important socially because you meet different friends. For example, I didn't know you, I have joined here, I know all of you. Maybe when I go in the evening, I'll receive a lot of Facebook friendship, which is happens all the time. I get to know you. This is an example, right? So socialization is very important. Next. Linguistically, as she said. If you are debating in French, your French will improve. If you are debating in Tamazight, your Tamazight will improve, and so on and so forth. We're going to debate in English, so your English will improve. Right? It's a win-win situation. Next. Psychological. In my club at Buzenreal, I received a lot of shy people. They cannot make conversation at all. When they speak in public, they are very shy. So after engaging in debating, they get rid of their shyness. They are a better speaker, they can express themselves perfectly, which is very important. Next. And communicative. Develops a new communicative skills. So these are the summary of the importance of debating in your life. Professional, personal, whatever. Now I want you to tell me why you want to start debating. Why you want to be a debater. Yes. Exchange ideas. Express your ideas. Yeah? Are you shy?
Yes.
I remember you were...
Yes.
You remember?
You went to a crowd last time.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. To share your ideas. With whom? Okay, do you think you share ideas or you impose your ideas? You impose them in a strong way, right? Yes.
There are some ideas I want to defend.
For example,
religion.
about Islam.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah. Right?
To improve the language, the English language.
English language. I guarantee to you, when you debate, you will be very good speaker. Very good speaker. Yes, gentlemen?
Exchange ideas.
You exchange ideas. About what? What are the topics you want to exchange?
But dancing. He's good at dancing.
What do you dance? Everything. Can you dance later? Great. Great. And we can have a debate whether you are good or not. Yes?
To exchange idea and to prove,
Improve your English?
yeah, to prove our language.
To make friends, no?
Yeah, to make friends.
Yeah. That is all my objective when it's to make friends. Great.
Know the different ideas.
You develop different perspectives. Very good. Okay.
That is.
In English they say, great minds think alike. You're on my side, great mind. Next. You don't seem shy, are you? Great, see you.
I pretty much do it for fun of it. It's for adventure.
Yeah.
And for meeting your friends now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He has very sarcastic style.
Yes.
Which is good. Which is good. Thank you.
No, and why didn't you ask them?
I don't know.
Sarah.
They're sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She's angry.
I'm sorry.
So you know different point of view and
Thank you. Great. And
Somebody-
ladies and gentlemen, yes.
Well, we should do it to improve the language and also gain confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Self-confidence.
Okay, please move on. How to debate. So far we have seen the definition of debating, that is we have formal, informal. We are concerned with the formal debate, which follows rules. We have talked that we have two sides, the government and the opposition. We have talked about the importance of debating. You shared all your ideas, linguistically, psychologically, to make friends, everything. Now how to debate. Please. First one is expression and delivery. And the thing that is very important in debating is voice. Because when you debate, you don't only write, but you rely on your voice. Now your voice should be understandable. You should not speak like very slowly. You should use intonation so that people can understand you and can follow you perfectly, right? So your voice is the key of success. If you have a good voice, you will be a good debater, right? Please, next. Keep on moving. Yeah. It's just a standardized introduction. We need language. How should language be in debate? I would like to ask the foreign language, the experts.
speak the language.
Yeah? How the language should be? Thank you very much. Formal language. We don't use informal language in debating. Remember, it's formal debate. We use formal language. You don't, for example, you're debating. I don't give shit to your argument. This is very informal. You can do not use that. It's very important to use formal language, right? Understood? Okay, great. Move on. Keep on moving. Eye contact. Voice, language, eye contact. Very important. When you debate, you need to look at the audience. You need to look at the adjudicators. Adjudicators mean the judges. Some people, they keep on reading from their papers, which doesn't make a good debate. It's very important to look at the eyes. You should make English a first language, right? This is very important. Whatever you speak, make the eye contact, so that you will win the audience. When we win the audience, you will win the debate. As easy as that. So voice, formal language, eye contact. Sumaya, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Humor. Humor is important. Sometimes we cannot make a rational argument, hujjatically. So we use humor in order to convince the other side. We need to make sarcasm, izdira, right? To make fun of the government, for example. Right? If you have sense of humor, it's very recommended to use it to make a point. Right? So voice, language, eye contact, humor. You need to pay attention to all of them. Next. body language. What do you think of body language? Yeah? How? How? Okay, you're a dancer. Tell me, how do you use your hands in dancing? Yeah? How? You should tell us about body language because you use body language. Yeah? Yes? Yes? Okay, what I want to make is body language is very important as well. You need to use body language. You don't stick here. Try to move from this side to this side. Try to use point your hand, right? It's very important. When you're adopting emotional status, try to make the audience feel that by using your language. A good example I oftentimes give is about talking about success. If you are talking about success and you want to use a proverb, you need to associate it with body language. For example, no pain, no gain. You know the famous expression. How would you associate your body language to tell us this expression? Who wants to give it a try? Okay, tell us no pain, no gain using body language. Come on. Who wants to give it a try? Yeah, I would like you. Okay? Okay, give it a try, give it a try. Yeah? Come on. Okay. Be spontaneous. I don't have the pain expression.
What is the pain? If you have pain.
Create your own.
Yeah.
Zino, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, actually you're good.
Yeah.
Please. Act like an Italian, like you said. You said Italians are good in body language. Yeah.
So, in life you will face a lot of hardships. You will get down, you will fall on your knees, and it will be so hard that you fear failure. You don't know what if it didn't work? What if I couldn't handle it? And you fear success as well. What if it worked and I couldn't get it done, and I couldn't keep on doing on the same way? I couldn't keep moving on with my own success. So pain is what changes us. It's what makes us live. It's how we feel life in this life.
It's good. Very nice performance. You inspired me. You inspired me. Thank you very much. You want to be a good debater, you need to vary your speech, the tone. Monotone people are usually not successful in debating. Up and downs are very important. If you are talking about something emotional, you should calm down your voice. If you are angry, high pitch, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, Syrian children are dying everywhere. Everyone are dying. You need to change the policy right now. Otherwise, children keep on dying. This is very important. Variation. When you talk about death, lower down your voice. When you adopt angry, shout out so that your message will not enter the mind but enters the heart. Very important. Right? Move on. Okay. Now we have talked about voice, sense of humor, body language, eye contact, variation of speech. Now you have an activity for 2 minutes. You need to develop an argument. حجة واحدة. Women should be conscripted to the military. هذا المجلس يؤمن بأن المرأة يجب أن تنضم إلى خدمة وطنية. Right? You have 2 minutes. Take a piece of paper, a pen, try to develop one argument, and I want you only to use the voice, the body language, the variation. Yeah? One argument, only one. Only one.
the last few years, the woman shown that she is more courageous and more useful in the tough life. And we can describe and we can involve the
Half of people. I just cannot understand how people can ignore such a dangerous thing, especially children. Maybe a grown-up man will say, like, I'm grown up, I will die anyway, so he won't care. But I cannot understand how parents can ignore the health of their children. I cannot see how a father can smoke in front of his 5-year-old boy. That's why today we say many children suffer from different diseases because of smoke.
Thank you very much. Nice job. Next.
Smoking is an indirect suicide for especially teenagers, like us. It causes a lot of disease like cancer and a lot of other.
Try to improvise. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Smoking should be banned because of its danger for health and ecology, because it's lung cancer and many other diseases, and it destructs plants, and without plants we cannot live, and animals.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please. Yeah.
First of all, I would like to get your attention to a new threat that threatens our health, which is smoking. It is an epidemic threat. Well, smoking causes big damage to the health and makes the human body fall apart and die slowly. And there is a study that is done by a committee of American doctors, and study says that every 8 minutes, there was one person dying by smoking cigarettes.
Very good job. Thank you very much. We have now seen after statement, explanation, and evidence.
we are here to discuss this motion which says this house want to ban smoking in Algeria. But before starting to give in our arguments, I want to describe what is smoking. Smoking is to light up a cigarette and inhale, then exhale its smoke. Now, let me elaborate the economical argument. The pack cost between 200 and 300 dinars. If we count that the consumer consumes one pack in 2 days, we can clarify that he consumed 36,000 dinars, and which can give him 1 year sign up in a high quality gym.
Thank you very much for this argument. You are the most experienced one, so we expect that from you.
This is how to ban smoking in Algeria. First of all, I would like to thank the jury for being here and the audience for being among us today. It's a very special day. First, I have two kind of arguments. the medical side and the economical side. From the medical side, which is the most important, it's our health. Smoking affects our heart, first of all. That's the main thing. According to medical researchers, a person who smokes has his heart beating from 10 to 25 times faster than a regular man who doesn't smoke, who is normal. And people in Algeria, especially, like 8,700 die each year because of smoking, directly smoking, not just cancer. And of course, talking about cancer, smoking raises the chance of having lung cancer and throat cancer, a lot. Okay. And from the economical side, Algeria is a bit relying on buying the cigarettes because it has such a big income. It's statistically, it's 1.2% of the whole economical income for Algeria.
Thank you very much. Well, last speaker, we need in debating, which is rebuttal. What is rebuttal? يعني تحت الحجة. When you listen to your opponent from the outside.
So at this point I stopped recording, and afterwards we were told a couple of, more details about debating and the roles of each member of group, whether opposition or government, like prime minister, all that stuff, We were taught that it was great, and afterwards we did a small team versus team. It was opposition against government, and it went pretty good. And finally, I'd like to thank Yusuf and Mr. Lossley, who hosted this amazing event.